Hi guys, welcome back. Magic Farm 2 with me, Sid, and we've not done a lot down here, but just looking up out there, and you'll probably see there's like a little corridor and mini dome going out there. So we'll run over and have a look at that. So what I have done is, I didn't like where that dock was, so I brought another level in between that. We're using the elevators. Coming down here, we come to our little underdock room. We've got our sifter, fishing rod, and we've got a little dock up here, and a whole load of world not loaded yet. Come on, load. Yeah, so this is my dock and fishing dock. I can come up here and fish in relative safety. The crops are growing well. They're getting quite mature now, so hopefully we'll be in a position. We'll be in a position to harvest those. These elevators are just brilliant. If you ain't got them, why not? So these are starting to grow, and I will hopefully be in a position to start planting that one soon. That world does not want to load, does it? Alright. So, what to do today? Well, incidentally, I also made a sleeping bag, which does seem to work fine. It just didn't like the half slabs, so thanks for that suggestion in the comments. For today's, well, last Friday's, because today of course is Wednesday as you're watching this, and Friday as I'm recording this. So yeah, we're going to do that now. What I want to do is, I've done a whole load of fishing off camera, obviously, because it's not the most entertaining. So I've got my little fish chest here, and I've got some fish and baits and stuff. Now what I do need to do is keep ones of opposite gender, or pairs of opposite gender anyway. Damselfish, you are good, so you can come out. You can come out. Now squid. I've only got female squiddies, so we'll take those. And what we need to do is we need to go and render those down into oil. And to render things down into oil, we need bottles. Now I found a bottle of enchanting somewhere. God knows where that came from. Bottles. Where are you, my bottles? Oh, bottle. Not overly brilliant. Right, I need to make some bottles. And for bottles I need glass, and for glass I'm going to need some sand and a furnace. Oh, in fact, well, I'll stick another batch in because I'm going to need bottles. Okay. Oh god. Right, let's try this. Yeah, thank you. So that's plenty of bottles. Now the other thing I need, I've got my 2 buckets, good, is I went out and I did a whole lot of hunting round for limestone. So I got quite a bit of that, and some rutile ore. So, having got all of that, let's head over to the mainland. Oh, down. You know, having so many different bases in different series, so easy to forget which way you're going from time to time. Are you going to load? Yo, yes, it's actually loading now. Brilliant. So, yeah, well, I'll just puddle along, and I'll be back once I get to the Mariculture forges that we built. And I need coal, so I'll go back and get that first. Back in a moment. Okay, it just occurred to me that I was other things I do need, so before I can do that I need to make some storage upgrades for my freezer. So I'm going to need a chest, some dirt. I made this wicker. Now wicker is pretty straightforward, it is just sticks. I don't know why that helmet appears in the recipe. And sugar canes. So I've made myself wicker. I've made 9 of those, which should be enough to get me to a advanced storage upgrade, which will hopefully be big enough. So I need some dirt. Give me dirt. I need some wood. Give me wood. Only just ordinary jungle. That should be more than enough, I hope. Jungle wood. What else was the? Oh, and a chest. Have I got any chests kicking around? Yes, I have. So that's the first step. So we'll whack that in, bang, and we'll do wicker, chest, dirt, and some wood. And that gives us our basic storage update. Now the next one we need is copper and half slabs. So let's get some half slabs going on here. Oh god. Inventory is a pigsty already. We're going to need to, what have we got that we don't need? I don't think I need the dirt anymore. So we can get rid of that. And I don't think I need the sticks anymore. So we should be able to get rid of those. But we do need a couple of copper. And then to go to the advanced, I need 3 more and some aluminium. So 3 more of those. And a couple of aluminium, which is just handy. That's what I've got. Okay, so we take that. We're doing this one. Let's chuck it in, recipe in there. We want those. We want those, and we want those. And that will give us that to take us to the advanced, which is fortunately exactly the amount of wicker I've got. And surprise, surprise, exactly the right amount of copper and aluminium, because I'd already thought of it. Oh, pick that up, stick that away. Alright, so now we should be good to head out. Is it? No, it is. We should be good to test my sleeping bag. Right, I'm going to get on something non-half slabby, and we'll sleep in the hallway. There we go. And oh, that was lovely. Nice refreshing sleep without having to faff around with the bed. So that sleeping bag, absolute must. Brilliant device. Now I know it's reusable. Now the other thing I want to get today is some obsidian, which I'll pop down and do off camera, because I'm sure you've all mined, if not seen people mine obsidian before. Oh, you have to excuse me, I'm still full of cold. So we'll head up to the little forge shack. The reason I want to get obsidian is I want to make an enchanting table to make a magic mirror, so I can use up some of these damn levels. Because I really don't want to die, and even though this is out on Wednesday, the live stream it will be taking place tomorrow on Saturday. Confused? Yeah, me too. So, right, we've got our stuff, and what we need to do to start off with is whack some coal into the smelter. And that will start heating up in this thing. You can see it's heating up there. Now these things will melt at, I think it's 180. So I'm going to whack Mr. Fish in. Oh, he's alive. I can't put him in. Let's just... now the fish are weird. To kill them, chuck them on the ground. Raw stingray. So basically you've got to just chuck them out. And we should now have... Yep. So we'll just chuck these out until they're all nice and dead. Poor little fish. Fish are friends, not food. Well, in this case, they're actually raw materials, so they're definitely not friends, because I'm going to melt them. Right, so that should be 8 of those. Got a melting point of 180. Fish oil gives 250 millibuckets. That one gives 170. So the cod is brilliant. The stingray isn't. The squid doesn't actually suggest that it's going to do anything. I may need to not be able to use that. Let's whack that in. Get that on the melt. So this coal will keep going up. The temperature will keep going up there. And eventually we'll get to 180 degrees, and that will start making fish oil, which we can put into these bottles. Great, and that will then allow us to make polished sticks. Now the other thing we need, we put our advanced storage upgrade in here, so that now gives us, I don't believe it, not enough. You need 28 millibuckets, I believe, to make what I want to make. So 28,000 millibuckets, 28 buckets worth of water. So I'm going to need to go back and harvest this lot, make myself another upgrade. I'll probably just go for maybe a standard. That should be enough to give me the storage we need. In the meantime, that lot is doing its thing, 79 degrees centigrade. So yeah, I'll be back in a moment. I'll probably grab that obsidian while we're at it as well. So see you soon. Okay, I've been and grabbed a little bit of obsidian. This is now up to temperature 355°, so it's melting me fishies quite happily. Got a couple of bottles of fish oil already. I made a slight cock up in the amount of water I need. I only need 25 millibuckets, so I did have enough, but stick that in, that gives us 3,000. Not enough to make plastic, but I'll go on about plastic in a moment, because plastic is a pain in the bum to make. So basically what we need to do is fill this up with 25 buckets of water, which is going to be gripping. Bonk, bonk. And it needs 32 limestone, which you get out in the ocean and rivers. It occurs naturally, just mine it. It's a little bit tricky to find, but once you've got it, you know, you've got it. And we'll fill this up, so we've got 6. This is going to take a while, so I am going to run this through. This is going to make us, by the way, a magnesium ingot, which we need to refine the titanium. So I'll be back once I've got that underway. Okay, I've made one and I filled. I need 2 of these, so I've stuck those in. This is ticking away very steadily. Tabbing. Why is that not melting? Why you no melt, huh? You should melt. Interesting. That seems to have decided to stop for some oh, it's off now. We have progress again. Don't know why it's decided to stop. Can't stick that in there. Got my fish oil anyway. This is almost done, and that gives me 2 ingots of magnesium. I need to put these fish in these stingrays at some point. I'll leave that ticking anyway. So now we've got this magnesium, we can actually now make titanium. So heading on back to the smeltery, where we shall engage in some mariculture metal working. Alright, I'm going to wander back down there because it takes a short while from here, so I'll see you when we get down there. Bye for now. Okay, so we're at the smeltery. I'm going to whack in my magnesium. I'm also going to turn that off. And I'm going to stick in 1 rutile ore. That will make 2 ingots of impure titanium if I were to use it normally, but with the magnesium I should get 2 ingots of titanium. I've got a fair bit of stuff going on down here. I went into the nether the other day, so I've got a little bit of ardite as well. I do need to shift all of this. So important thing to do when you're using this setup, if you've got like an automatic thing, is turn this off, because we're creating an alloy, and if I'd have left that, that would have probably pumped straight out and become magnesium ingots again. Now what I want it to do is combine with the titanium from the rutile ore to make titanium ingots. That's the theory. Now the other thing I need to do today, and it's going to be a little bit awkward because I haven't got any cattle yet. Maybe I ought to go and catch some moo cows and bring them back and tie them up. Let's see what slimes I need, whether I can do. Let me just check if there's. So we got slimes. It's just string. Oh no, we can use a blue slime. Excellent. I've got plenty of that. That's almost done. So that should be 2 molten titanium ingots. Turn that on, and we'll go in a moment. We will have our titanium, which hopefully, because we should be able to, no we can't, we got to do something. We may have to melt that down and get that into a form. Let me just, into molten form, because we need to stick that into the cooler with polish rods. Right, let's go and see what we can do in the way of leads, and I'll maybe go cow hunting. String, got a normal slime ball, I'll keep that. Grab some of them. What was it that, I think, yep, that makes 2. Well, we'll have 4 that way. If I'm lucky, we can find 4 of them. We'll be happy bunnies. Ooh, my mouse went a bit screwy there. Get rid of that. Fence post would be useful. Any fence post? No, but I have got enough to make one, I hope, unless the recipe's changed for fence. Let's have a look. It has. Bad enough. Okay. Bad enough that we have to learn new recipes for new things, but no. Let's change the recipes of everything we thought we bloody knew in the first place as well. Why not? There's a good idea. Right. Let's head out. I'm off cow hunting. I will probably just tether them. Shall I take some wheat or grain with me? I think I shall, because that would be sensible. Then I can bring them back, breed them up. Wheat. So a little bit of wheat there, that should do. Right, I'm going to head out. I believe there are cows off in that direction over from the, I'm going the wrong way again, over from the thing, so let's go cow hunting, and I will see you when I get over there. Just thought I'd break in quickly. This is one of the lava pits I've been using for lava source, and this is a tainted biome. It's not pleasant. I'll not go through it. You get all sorts of nastiness spawning in there, wisps and tainted animals. You get tainted villagers, which look particularly unpleasant. But so far, no cows. So we're going to be heading on. There we go. That pig is swimming in sludge in a tainted biome. That is not going to be good. Now, this spread is turned off on this game by default for taint. However, if you have it turned on, that can make your world rapidly unplayable, because it does spread. So just a word from the wise. Who died here? Who died? Elliot was killed by Wither using magic. I really don't think he was. I think you're making that up. So anyway, I will continue my trek, horses. Once I get some saddles, we will be coming and trying these little fellas out, because this has got to be better than... God, this is a bit of a minefield. This has got to be better than... Whoop. Why are you not letting me... Oh yeah. So we'll be checking the hearts and the usual jumpies and all that kind of stuff, but I'll be back as soon as I found the moo cows. I'm back. I just thought I'd point this one out. Chandler was shot by a blaze. Friends will never be the same without him. Still no cows. Squids, plenty of. Lava, lots of. Cherries, we found all sorts of stuff, but I am still hunting for them damn cows. Pigs, pink cows, maybe not. They're out here somewhere, I know they are. I only want a couple. 4 would be... I see 'em. Over there. Yes, right, get me them leads. This is probably going to be a complete pain in the backside, pulling these all the way back, but there are 4 of them, perfect. 1, 2, 3. No! Come on, my lovelies. 4. Right, now we can start the long... See? Already lost one. What is the betting that I am not going to get these 4 back? Not taking that bet, I don't blame. Come on, you're just taking the piss now. Right. Let's be having you. We're coming off this way. Right, well I'm going to try and get these stupids all the way back to my base, and that'll give me some moo cow resources. So I'll see you about there with anywhere between 1 to 4 or 0 cattle. I did it. Oh. Well, I did it until the point that they all decided that their leads were going to spring off. Are you going to stay there this time? Well, this doesn't bode well, does it? Right, in which case I need to get a enclosure built for them quickly. So I'm going to go off and get some cobblestone walls, get that built, and I'll be right back. And finally, we can do this. Make babies. And get rid of that. And hopefully, I'm not sure, I think by next episode I should have enough leather. Yeah, you're going to be leather, mate, to make the magic mirror, which I was hoping to do this episode. I will get a better layout for these guys. I don't know whether, I'm still unsure whether I needed like another surface platform over there with my livestock on it. And that, yeah, hello. So that's probably one to do. But we've got some cows, I need pigs. Sheep are not going to be a problem. Pigs are not going to be a problem. Chickens are never a problem because you just have to get a few eggs. This is ticking away. Has it stopped again? We've got 10, 12, so that's enough for 2. I'm trying to think, for the polished rods I need 15 bottles. So these fish are doing pretty good actually. So eventually when they're done we can then make the polished rod, which we also make in here. In fact, have I got, let me go and grab, before we finish I'm going to set those running because I've got 10 bottles, but before I do that I need some wood. So I'll just go and get a few sticks. You'll do. That should be enough. Bonk. So what we can do is that will give me the polished sticks. Now polished sticks can be used to make the polished sticky, whatever it's called, fishing rod. So we'll stick those in. That should give me empty bottles back, and we'll stick in 2 sticks, and with a bit of luck, yep, we can see that's now running. So we need 3 polished sticks to make the polished fishing rod, but we actually need 6 basically, because to make the titanium one we need to actually coat the polished sticks with titanium, molten titanium, which means that I need to come up with a way of getting the titanium out of the forge and into bottles, which I think I can probably do by putting it into a tank and then using the bottles on the tank. So not the end of the world, but yeah, I'm going to call it a day at that. This has again been a little bit bouncing around. This Mariculture is a very slow mod to run, certainly slow to do anything with. The plastic side of things I mentioned, the plastics require natural gas. Natural gas spawns in the oceans at Y20 to 26. It's invisible. The only reason where you find you're in it is when you start getting a negative effect. I think it's weakness off the top of my head. Polished stick. And you need 32 buckets to make one piece of plastic. Now, I had a go in my test world in creative, and it's horrendous. It was just such a bind to get just enough to make one sheet of plastic, which I think I would need to make transparent plastic blocks, which I think you probably need 4 for. And I actually don't think these oceans are going to be deep enough to go between Y20 and 26. I think when I generated this world, I forgot to change it to biomes of plenty. So whilst it's got quite the biomes of plenty biomes, it's not got all of them, and it's not got the super deep oceans. So yeah, bad on my part, but you know, that's how it happens. Oh, there's the 3 that can go in, and we can put stick number 3 in. And that will give us enough to make the nice fishing rod, the good one. I'm going to call it the good one. Anyway, so until next time, I'll wish you good night. And if you've enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like and comment or sub. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.